संतोषयता संतौ श्रीलरूप सनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः Simple concepts we'll discuss. Just revise yesterday's discussion. What we were discussing in yesterday's class. Sorry. Okay, today is my turn and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, your turn. Student's turn. Okay, very good. I'm happy with this. So what we discussed in yesterday's class? చక్కర వస్తుంది. If I eat, my body is increasing. If I don't eat, I'm feeling weak. What should I do?
ప్రభుజీ మల్టీగ్రెయిన్ స్ప్రౌట్ పౌడర్ అని ఉంటుంది ప్రభుజీ. జావ తాగితే అది మీకు అది దీనికి సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ గా ఉంటుంది. ఒక పూటైనా తాగండి.
కొంచెం తగ్గాని అనిపిస్తుందా మాతాజీ?
చాలా తగ్గారు ప్రభు, చాలా తగ్గారు, చాలా నీరసంగా కూడా కనిపిస్తున్నారు.
यादव हरि प्रभु, यादव पति प्रभु, बोलिए, tell me.
So yesterday we were discussing about that every avatar has their different planets.
Yes.
And that Krishna came to see to that means the Mahavishnu. So this was not possible. And another was that Krishna's effulgence, Mahavishnu effulgence was higher than Krishna's. So that was only for Krishna's, that Krishna, that much effulgence he produced that his devotees can, his lila can happen. That was one thing. And then that Krishna sometimes defeats by some other means jivas like Jarasandha and Kaljavana. So that was his lila. So these are the essence.
So Krishna, Vishnu is saying that Krishna and Arjuna, you are the Nara and Narayana. He is saying this point. And being Nara and Narayana, you go and establish dharma. And also he is saying, you come and medicine me. You come to me. Quickly you come to me. These two statements are paraspar viruddha. You go and establish also saying, and you come to me also is saying. There's one more point is Vishnu is saying, that means we know that every avatara is having their own planets. Krishna and Arjuna are the avatars of the Narayana, then they will be having their own planets. Then why they have to come to the Vishnu? This is the one argument we give. And we all came to know that Krishna is superior to the Vishnu because Vishnu, if Krishna is the Amsha, part and parcel of the Vishnu, Krishna is part and parcel of the Vishnu, then what should Vishnu should do? Narayana should do him directly. Karata amalakam. That means karata amalakam. Amalakam means there is a, that's amla. Amla on hand. How it is easy to access this amla which is in the hand. Same way, if Krishna is the avatar of the Vishnu, then Vishnu easily can see. There is no need to do this much hangama. So then Krishna is not seen easily by Vishnu means Krishna is not the Amsha of the Vishnu, but he is the Amshi, he is a superior to the Vishnu. That's why he Taddarshanartham, Taddarshanaya, for seeing him, he brought. So this is establishing that Krishna is superior to this, superior to Vishnu. We are discussing like this. Is a Purnam than the Vishnu. Krishna is Purnam than the Vishnu. Is Amshi. But here in this Mahakalapura Upakyana, in this, when Arjuna entered into the Brahma Jyoti, what happened? Arjuna was not able to, that is that Jyoti is coming from the effulgence that is coming from the body of the Narayana. Then they were thinking that, Arjuna was thinking that he cannot see anything. Arjuna was not able to see anything because that effulgence is so powerful. Arjuna's eyes are not able to sustain that. Arjuna's eyes are not able to perceive that light. So that's why some people are saying Arjuna is able to see Krishna but not able to see the effulgence of the Narayana, means Krishna is lower than the Narayana. So Narayana is superior than the Krishna. That's why Narayana is the Amshi and Krishna is the Amsha, someone may say. But we established already what? Krishna is the Amsha and Narayana is the Amsha by previous discussion. That is Taddarshanaya. Based upon that, we established already Krishna is the Amshi. But here we are seeing the opponent Paksha, Purupakshi. Narayana is the Amshi. Then how to answer this? So here, Krishna is doing like this. Krishna, what he is doing for his performing his Leela successfully, he is hiding his effulgence and he is making himself so visible to every living entity out of his mercy. Like that, we should properly understand. It's not that the Krishna is inferior to the Vishnu. So what is happening? So then that's why Purupakshi is saying that based upon this argument, Krishna is Amsha and Narayana is the Amshi. But this is not true because Krishna manifests his effulgence appropriately so that Leela can be accomplished. if he is manifesting his original effulgence, then what will happen? No other living entities, ordinary living entities, they cannot see him. They are not able to see him. Then that will be causing this total, that means Leela is unsuccessful. It cannot be accomplished. This is true. In many times we have seen Krishna also, he was defeated by small, simple Jivatmas also, like Jarasandha, and also by the Jarasandha, Kalnemi, and so and so. He was Ranachor. ये पुराना कब का है पता नहीं. नहीं, not good. छोड़ दीजिए. So today we will start from a new thing. Kincha yadi tasya tavamsha tava amsho abhavishyatam tarhi. Oh, this is also over, na? Karatala manivat sada sarvameva. Okay. From where we should start? Evamapi. From where?
Yatreva tavat swayameva.
Prabhu? Yatreva?
Yes.
Yatreva
Yatreva tavat swayameva vaikuntha.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Yatha atraiva tavat swayameva vaikuntad agatanam api ashvanam prakrita tamasa brashta gatitvam. One more example is given. What is that? Krishna is hiding his effulgence. He is hiding his effulgence, and so that Leela is performed. One more example is given. When Krishna and Arjuna, they are going by the Ratha, there are the horses are there. These horses are coming from where? They are coming from the Vaikunta. Those horses are not material horses, because material horse cannot travel that much. And because they are where they are going, they are crossing all the seven dvipas, 7 islands, and the Sapta Sagaras, and crossing in the if you see the Bhumandala, what is the outer layer? There is a mountain, Loka mountain. That also they crossed. And after that there will be, so Loka, outside to the Loka mountain, everything is dark. All this in the 5th canto it comes. So because sun is only visible, his light is coming, he's inside to this Loka mountain. Loka mountain is this, like this, and they are inside sun. So that's why outside to this Loka mountain, everything is dark. That means Ghoratama, Mahatamaha. So when these horses entered into that region, then what happened? Though they are not able to see their path. The way Krishna is running, that means he is chased by the Jarasandha and so on, because that is a Leela. In the same way, here horses also, like this. This is a Sumeru, and after that, this Jambu Dweep, and there are so many dweeps. Like this. Sapta Dvipas are there. And there is outer boundary, that is Loka mountain. This is Loka mountain, and this is the Brahmanda's diameter. If you cut the Brahmanda, if you take Brahmanda is like this, and you cut the Brahmanda, and cross-sectional view is a cross-sectional view. This is the outer layer of the Brahmanda, sorry, inner layer of the Brahmanda. After this, there is a big layer is there once again. Is a inner boundary of the Brahmanda, and this is the Loka mountain, and this is having so much height. So here sun is there in the three-dimensional view, if you see, and this is having height, and this is Sumeru, and here Bharatavarsha is there in this Jambu Dweep. This is Jambu Dweep, this is Sumeru, and here Bharatavarsha, here Bharatakanda. So from here they traveled, so crossing the Jambu Dweep, and this is the ocean, and next once again Dweep, ocean, Dweep, ocean, Dweep, like this, and they crossed this mountain. When they entered here, this is Ghoratama, complete darkness. Here Mahakala Purusha stays after that. Like that, huh? So these horses, when they crossed the Loka mountain, when they came to this region where there is a complete darkness because sunlight is not there here. So at that time, even those horses are coming from the Vaikunta, they Brashtagati, that means so they lost their way. Horses lost their way. The same way, Krishna also hides his effulgence. Tadevam eva Sri Krishnasya tasmin bhakti. Is that? Bhakti bharadarshanena api anyatha namantavyam. Tadevam eva Sri Krishnasya tasmin bhakti bharadarshanena api anyatha namantavyam. So this is, so Krishna's and also one more point. Okay, this is one. When Krishna entered to this, after this Ghoratama, and there is a, so Mahakalapura is, this is Mahakalapura. In this Mahakalapura, Vishnu is staying. So when Krishna came to this Mahakalapura to the Vishnu, so Krishna paid obeisances to Vishnu. So what is this? Krishna is paying obeisances means Krishna is lower, inferior to Vishnu. Mahakalapura, who is staying? Vishnu only is staying. Okay. So in the Mahakalapura, Vishnu is staying, and Krishna paid obeisances to him. One may think like this: Krishna is inferior, but this is also practical, natural to Krishna. When Krishna met the Rudra, at the time also Krishna paid obeisances. We'll see in the Bhagavad, and also sometimes Narada also. When Narada comes to his royal court, Krishna is paying obeisances to the Narada. These kind of things will happen. So that's why this is all Leela. But based upon this, you cannot establish the Siddhanta. Evam atra paratrava tadiya leelayam tu purvapakshi nasti. That's why there is no purvapakshi. Opponent cannot argue. Opponent cannot argue. Based on Leelas of the Lord. Leelas of Lord. This is the point. Because in the Leelas, so many things. Akartum, anyatha kartum, sarvam kartum samardha. Kartum akartum, anyatha kartum samardha. He will be doing the variety of the things. So that's why it is impossible to based upon this kind of activities, you cannot say that Krishna is inferior or superior, or avatari or avatar. No. So you speak anything directly from the Upadesha. One sage is teaching to another sage about the Krishna. So that kind of Upadesha you take. That's why Sota Goswami is giving the Upadesha about the Krishna. He is establishing the truth. So that's why those statements are logical, and you can debate on those based upon those statements, not based upon the Leelas. Because in the sweet past tense, sometimes Krishna is washing the feet of every common man in the Rajasuya Yaga. That means Krishna is lower than anyone there in that function. So like that, so you cannot establish this thing. Where is Dhritatma? What a hug, eating and hugging. Waste. अतः तदीय तात्पर्य शब्दोत्तावर्थ. नेक्स्ट. अतः तदीय तात्पर्य शब्दोत्तार्थौ एव अर्थौ एवमेव दृश्येत. तत्र तात्पर्योत्था यथा असौ श्री कृष्ण स्वयं भगवान अपि यथा गोवर्धन मख लीलायां श्री गोप गण विस्मापन कौतुकाय किंचित निजं दिव्यमूर्तिं प्रदर्शयन्तैः समम् आत्मनैवात्मानं नमश्चक्रे. तथा एव अर्जुन विस्मापनाय कौतुकाय महाकाल रूपेणैव आत्मनः द्विजबालकान् हारयित्वा पति च तं तं चमत्कार अनुभाव्य महाकालपुरे च तां कामपि निजां महाकालाख्यं दिव्यमूर्तिं दर्शयित्वा तेन समं तद्रूपमात्मानं नमश्चक्रे. So here बोल के जरूरत नहीं, time waste. Here what? Krishna is paying obeisances to the Vishnu. This is the main point now. This is how to understand then. Krishna is paying obeisances to Vishnu means Vishnu is superior. So, but how to understand? This, can you support this kind of thing by the Leela? One more Leela? Yes. You see, when Govardhan Leela happened, this is Govardhan. Is there already? You want to see? Govardhan. When all these Vrajavasis on that day next day of the Diwali, they did the Govardhan Puja. They prepared so many food items, nice sweets, so many varieties of the sabjis. In the trucks they brought. Trucks means bullock carts. And they all brought to our place only, where we are now. And we are so fortunate actually. But prasadam is not there. Place is there. Panditji is laughing. Panda. He's interested in prasadam. So, but they are putting in the foothills of the Govardhan. All are these innocent gopis. They followed the instruction of Krishna. And they are all putting there and nobody is taking. But in the Indra Yagya, if they put everything in the fire, everything is disappearing. But here everything is like that only. And all are very much upset actually, unhappy. So then Krishna, what he did? He took a special form. That means he is also like this. Very special form actually, some Divya. It's a transcendental form. And he sat on the top of mountain Govardhan. So he is to, and he also, Krishna is staying here also with all the gopas, and also he himself took the form of this Govardhan on the Govardhan. It's a big form. And he started eating everything. So that what? So in this Leela, what happened? When this form is appeared, everyone paid obeisances. And Krishna also paid obeisances. In the same way. In the same way here. Mahakalapura, Krishna himself is taking the form of the controller here. That is a Vishnu. This means this city name is what? Mahakalapura. That means Kala, time is the influence of, or is the power of the Supreme Lord Bhagavan only. So that's why it is also having one planet, one place, and there one. So that means Krishna's Kala Sakti is the Krishna's energy only. That's why Krishna himself is taking the form of Vishnu and he is staying here. Here to excite the gopas, to show the miracle, to encourage the gopas, gopis, Vrajavasis, Krishna took this form and Krishna so performed the Leela. There Krishna also paid obeisances. The same way, Krishna only took the form, is the Vishnu's form here. And he has stolen these Brahmana boys. And he started coming through Arjuna because he wants to show some miracles to Arjuna. Understanding? So to Arjuna, he, like here for Vrajavasis, he showed Kautuhalaya. Kautuhalaya means for excitement of Arjuna, Krishna took this form of Vishnu and he has stolen those boys and he only brought here and he paid obeisances to Vishnu. Like here also. Krishna, so he stopped the yajna of Indra. He arranged the Govardhan Puja and he took the form of this special form and he paid obeisances to give the excitement to these gopas. Like this, you should understand why Krishna is paying obeisances to the Vishnu. Understood? Pati Prabhu. Okay. But you should not establish based upon this any Siddhanta. Krishna is Amsha of the Vishnu. Tatha eva अर्जुन विस्मापन कौतुकाय श्री महाकाल रूपेणैव आत्मना द्विजबालकान् हारयित्वा पति च तं तं चमत्कारानुभाव्य महाकालपुरे च तां कामपि निजां महाकालाख्यां दिव्यमूर्तिं दर्शयित्वा तेन समं तद्रूपम् आत्मानं मनश्चक्रे. Okay, clear? This is next. तदुक्तं तस्मै नमो व्रजजनै सह चक्रेत्मनात्मने इतिवत्. Krishna is paying obeisance to himself. The same thing, you see. This is Govardhan Leela. 10 Govardhan Leela in 24th chapter. There, shloka number 36. Here you can see Krishna took this special form and he paid obeisance to himself. He paid obeisance to this form, means he said, Sukadeva Goswami is saying, Krishna paid obeisance to himself. Similarly here, Mahakala Purakyanam also, it is in which chapter? 1089. Shloka number? Paying obeisance to himself. Huh? Who? 58. 10, 18 and 50. Here also you are seeing Atmanam, Atma, Vavande. Vavande. That means same there. Krishna is paying obeisance to himself. We are also saying Krishna is paying obeisance to himself. That means Vishnu is nothing but the Krishna's form. Like this, paying obeisances, objection raised based upon the paying obeisances is resolved. That objection is resolved. Clear this is? Here also, that means Bhagavan Vavande Atmanam Anantam Achyuta. So Bhagavan Achyuta offered obeisances to himself. The unlimited. Okay, next. So Atayeva Sri Harivamshe Tat Sameepa Jyotiruddhishya Cha Arjunam Prati Sri Krishneneva Uktam Mattejah Tat Sanatanam. In Harivamsa Purana it is said what? Mattejah Tat Sanatanam. He is saying, who is saying? Krishna is saying. Tat Sameepa Jyotiruddhishya Cha Arjunam Prati Sri. That means in the Harivamsa Purana we are also seeing that Teja. Now, if Krishna is only the Vishnu, then why this Teja? This Teja should be belongs to Krishna. So, where is the proof that that Teja belongs to Krishna? It is said in the Harivamsa Purana. If you say Krishna, this Vishnu is nothing but Krishna, then this Vishnu is having effulgence. So, then where is the place Krishna is having the effulgence? Is there any statement? Then that is there in the Harivamsa Purana. Harivamsa Purana, it is there. It is saying that Krishna is saying that he is having the Teja, supreme effulgence, to Arjuna. That is eternal, Sanatanam. This effulgence which is eternal. Okay. अथ शब्दोत्त अपि अर्धः यथा तत्र श्री महाकालमुद्दिश्य पुरुषोत्तमोत्तमम् इति विशेषणस्य अर्थः. Purushah Jivaha Tasmadapi Uttama Uttama Tadantaryami Tasmadapi Uttamam. So Bhagavat Prabhava Rupam Mahakala Shaktimayam Tam iti. So about the Mahakala it is said. What is said about the Mahakala in the 10th 89 sloka number 10? Huh? 58 only, na? 54. I know your talent. In 1054, what is said about the Mahakala? This is Mahakala Pura. So what is Mahakala? Mahakala is Purushottamottamam. Purushottamottamam. Who is Purusha? Purusha is a Jivaha. Purusha is Jivaha. And Uttamaha, among the Purushas, Uttamaha means that is Paramatma, Antaryami. Purushottama is the Paramatma. Purushottamottama is what? Is the Bhagavan. So in this 108954, Mahakala is said as what? Mahakala is said as Purushottamottamam. That means it is nothing but the Bhagavan. That means what? This Mahakala Pura is nothing but the power of the Lord. Bhagavat Prabhava Rupam Mahakala Shaktimayam Tam iti. And that's why the person, whoever is there, that is Krishna. Okay. Clear? Any question? Now what we are going to establish? Mahakala Pura, that Vishnu is nothing but Krishna only. How we are saying Mahakala is nothing but the Purushottamottama. Then we remember Bhagavan. So Bhagavan's Shakti is not different from the Bhagavan. And so that objection raised by the opponent based upon the Leela. So he tried to establish that Krishna as Avatara, but that objection is violated, is rejected here by, defeated by us. Okay, next 229.4 Mahakala Pura episode continued.